You are not watching the Dirtbag Dan Show. Fuck your life, bitch.
Boy, I got my mind on cake. Boy, I got my mind on cake.
Hustle every night and day. Boy, I got my mind on cake.
Oh, shit! Dirtbag Dan Show, episode 74!
What happened?
I was not going to reach for that.
Was that intro way too epic for y'all? Skylar and Caustic shot their own dicks off their bodies
Skylar's
during
throwing
that
shit at my wiener.
What? Dirtbag Dan Show, episode 74. This is the B2, B3 wrap up. We did it. We did it. We the best. Before we get into any other kind of bullshit, braggadocious dopeness.
You broke it forever.
Caustic broke things.
Let's broke what I got here, man.
Let us, for a minute, thank the best fucking fans in the history of podcasting, the Dirtbag Dan Show fans. Not only did we reach our goal of $2,500, we exceeded it, and we are at $2,600 or $2,650 right now.
High fives to us.
Bang, bang.
And to you.
Oh.
Thank you.
Yo, that's dope. And we actually raised a good amount of money this weekend at the Battle of the Zay 4.5 little pre-show that we did to B2B3, a.k.a. the shit show is what I called it. It was amazing.
Good.
And so we've really done a good job to set ourselves up for a good
Battle
studio
of the Zay,
move.
for fuck's sake.
Yeah. That's
That was a choke .5.
That's what we should have called it. We should have called it for fuck's sake. Shouts out to all the GoFundMe folks. You guys are the best. Thank you so much for fucking helping us make this show crack. Especially and everybody who's continued to donate after we met our goal. We're gonna leave the GoFundMe up until we come back with episode 76. So it's gonna run for at least another month and a half. If you feel like you enjoy the show, if you feel like you didn't get a chance to contribute and you do want to contribute, every single dollar that goes into that GoFundMe is gonna go to buy new equipment. The computer was just the start of it. We need to get new mic stands. Obviously, these things are fucking falling apart on us all the time. We're gonna get maybe some matching fucking chairs and headphones. I think that
Everyone's
would be
going to get a polo.
That'd be nice.
a polo.
We're going to get a nice polo going.
A nice
I want
polo
my fucking
collection.
seat marked. I want my name on my chair.
Oh wow,
Yeah.
fancy
I want a back
this
massager.
time not with his pee.
monogram chairs.
Because I peed on this seat on episode 3 and it's just never recovered.
Not urine-soaked chairs, but monogram chairs. That's a good thing. We'd like to do that.
I just wanted people to know.
I can write my name in cursive. What are you talking about?
Yeah, in the snow, bitch.
On my chair.
on your chest.
Wait. All right.
The Dirtbag Dan Show on Facebook. Our numbers have been up. Shouts out to you guys.
Subscribe.
At Dirtbag Dan Show on
Add it.
Twitter
Add
and
it.
at DBD Show on Instagram.
Add
Also,
that shit.
subscribe, as Skylar said, to the YouTube. Shouts out to Rap Grid and this community that we've joined. We've definitely seen an increase in subscribers and viewers, and it's nice to see our videos connected to videos like Heavy Bags videos from 15 Minutes of Fame, iBattles, and Rap Grid. As I mentioned, definitely we're in good company. I think that we're in a solid little battle rap network, and we're proud to be a part of it. So
Yeah.
All right.
You've accepted us finally after non-consensual.
speaking of accepted,
Hold on.
Danny.
Wait, what is... Where's this
What?
going?
What?
Non-consensual what?
It's never consensual.
Non-consensual
It's never.
dirtbag danning.
Yeah, I'm with it.
I'm not a part of that.
That's what, yeah, you kind of are, though.
Fuck.
That's what I do on the reg.
You really are.
I feel like everything I do is non-consensual in a way. You know what I mean?
That
Let's
makes a lot of
I feel
sense.
Caustic.
I feel sorry for your wife.
Speaking of, sorry, babe. Speaking of all these magical internet fucking battle rap blogs, how come you've been taking so many violent L's on the internet for the last fucking 3 weeks, bro?
I don't know, man.
What are they doing to you?
Can we talk
What
about
are they
this?
doing to Caustic on the internet, bro?
Hold on.
I'm watching this every
Hold
day.
on,
Like,
hold on.
This is what
Can we-
That's
Dirtbag's
my boy!
opening statement. Right
Can we-
now.
That's my
I
boy.
feel like
Can
he's
we
been
just
waiting
start?
What are you
to-
doing?
Daniel?
What?
Can we explain what's going on real fast for people who might not? Because I don't really
Look at all these
follow
guys. They're
Caustic's
fucking like
beef.
waiting.
Okay.
I don't follow
like,
Caustic's beef.
Everyone's so like juiced
His online failures.
to say
No!
something back.
I
to
see
me
his failures
for
in
once.
person. I don't have to.
Let's not call them failures, okay? Let's
Oh.
call them experiments in life.
All right.
Caustic, we haven't talked to you since your trip to Atlanta, where you went and battled Big T, there was a video that was released. Was it released from URL's channel? I believe it.
Probably.
I think it is on URL's channel. If I'm not mistaken.
Seems like some fucking shit they would do.
It is. There's a video that was released from URL's channel, and it was an interview that was done outside of the venue, and it was affectionately attached to a thread on RMBVA that was called "Caustic Gets Hoed Out by URL Rappers," and it was basically just a bunch of URL rappers talking shit to Caustic in Atlanta. On outside of a venue,
which ultimately
basically.
equates to nothing. And
It's not news.
And they do this,
You got hoed out.
They do this little shit after every event with each other, and they fucking argue about who fucking gets paid more, who gets more views,
And everybody lies. Everybody doubles
it's
the
fine
number.
to do this to Cortez every fucking event, and then I say one thing, and I'm fucking front page news. But Cortez just gets beat down like this fucking like pound puppy, like
Just takes it.
like, you know what I mean?
It's like some
and he's
fucking
just
weird
he's
punish, sex
that's
punishment."
That's not true surf. And he's a true surf's like, I'm God. And like everybody loves me. Almost as much as I love myself. Fucking, you know what I mean? And then Cortez is like, oh, maybe you're right. And then they all scream at each other.
I felt like it was like a dramatic overreaction to what was happening in the video. It was the same old shit, kind of people manufacturing interest in future battles by talking shit out front of events. You know what I mean? Which I will say is one of the things that I will not be missing about battle rap in the near future is fucking being out front of an event, being like, I'll fucking beat you in a battle though, bro.
No, but I'll beat you. And it's like this automated response. You're like, I'll beat you 3-0.
Why, homie? Because you lost to him,
on any
and he
day.
lost to this fool, and I beat him. So how you gonna tell me?
Nobody
So
loses
how-
ever.
I feel like I saw that conversation. This
Yeah,
weekend.
for sure. You've seen that.
I've seen that conversation.
Because
a lot
how
of
else is the
times.
next battle going to happen unless people have that conversation out front of the event?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like that is the whole that is the vehicle for battles being manufactured, is being out front of the event being like, no, fuck that. Well, it's a good thing I cooked this fool today because this fool got cooked by that fool. And I'm going to cook this fool too. I'm feasting.
It's like
I'm so sick
it's
of
like
cooking,
a culinary.
bro. I'm so
It's like a culinary college up in this shit.
Bro.
I'm fucking eating out, dog.
Yeah, that's it, bro. I'm sick of cooking.
I don't know. I mean, it's fine. That's what they do. I didn't understand why it became such a big deal.
So you
to
got hoed
everyone.
out.
Yeah, I guess that's like
I will say
anybody
this.
yelling at you ever, you're getting hoed out, bro.
I will say this.
Like your mom hoes you out all day.
I wouldn't have been as vocal in my response as you were. Like I wouldn't have get fed into it as much. You know
Well,
what I'm saying?
I don't know. I do this shit day in and day out for fucking years and years and years. And 90% of the time, I deal with everybody's little gay fucking comments. And sometimes I want to fucking talk back. And that's my fucking privilege, and I don't have to fucking ask anybody's permission.
No, yeah.
Like fucking,
I didn't say
care.
you can't.
Like, you already
I just said
don't
I
like
wouldn't
me.
have.
I don't. Why? What the fuck do I care if you don't like me further? Whoever's gonna fuck with me already fucks with me, and it doesn't matter. I'm gonna fucking say. I'm not just gonna sit here and fucking take the shit. You know what I mean?
No, that's definitely
that's
something
true.
that I kind of I came to accept before this weekend even happened. That no matter how good I did against DNA, there were certain fans that were never going to give me that battle, no matter what.
Don't care.
So
because
why?
they just love this fool and they hate you.
And why get all wrapped up in that to where you're like, I'm going to change these fools' minds? Like, too much of my career has been spent thinking that.
Yeah, I don't really mind about whatever the fans think, but I just was speaking in general about like this is like what you guys like. Like you guys like this kind of like dramatic shit, and I'm not even I'm not outside of the battle. I'm not being paid. I don't have to sit here and fucking take your shit or participate in your shit or try to yell over some fucking 4-foot asshole.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah.
I'm not gonna do it.
That's not part of the
I'm not
job
gonna fucking
description
do it.
or whatever.
Yeah, what the I just fucking battled. I'm fucking exhausted. I don't want to fucking.
And you're not someone that needs
you
to
know?
manufacture interest in the next battle
I
because you
haven't
actually
taken
have
enough-
people lined up.
I haven't taken enough Adderall to get into a yelling match with K-Shine. You know what I'm saying?
But
Like,
do you
I
think
just-
that's why sometimes that kind of helps fuel how these fools are getting all their battles get so many views?
That's
because
how
they
the next
actually-
battle gets booked.
But I
for
don't.
sure.
I don't
So-
want those views. I don't want the spastic. K-Shine's my favorite rapper views.
I always say like this, it's a quality of fan issue. And I feel like the fans that we've developed through the Dirtbag Dan show are quality fans. They're the kind of fans that support. They want to know when
They're
free
gonna
drugs
fuck.
is
They're
coming
gonna
out.
fuck with us when
They
we're
wanna
good.
know-
They're gonna fuck with us when
Yeah,
we're
yeah,
bad,
yeah, exactly.
and everywhere in between.
And
And I
I
feel
feel
like
like-
a lot of these fools have fucking 50,000 followers, and half of them are talking shit to them.
These are the same people that could put out a music video on a channel with 500,000 subscribers, and the video only get 50,000 views.
Yeah.
When they put out a battle on that same channel,
With
and
the
it gets
same guy in it,
and it gets
it's fucking
500,000
views.
So you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like it's
yeah.
really it's a quality of fan
These
issue.
people don't give a fuck about you.
That's what
at
I was
all.
talking
Like,
about.
well,
Me and
you're-
Shoddy
yeah.
Horror had a great little exchange on Twitter. It basically, he was like, if you fans supported the music like you support musicians that you listen to from battle rappers, we would be platinum artists by now. But the reality is that it's one music fan is worth fucking 1,000 battle fans, because
Right.
1,000 battle fans will click on your shit, they'll watch it, they may leave a good comment, may leave a bad comment, but they're never gonna try to like invest in your
most of them
career.
are not
you know
gonna.
what I mean?
They're not gonna buy anything.
Exactly.
Most of them will feel differently about you a week later. Most of them it's not as an invested thing, or if you listen to something so much that you want to buy the record
Yeah,
and
you
support
feel
the music.
connected to the
yeah, you're
artist.
already like, you're not gonna abandon this person anytime soon.
Here's an interesting scenario. Have you ever seen this on Twitter before? I've seen this before on Twitter and in Instagram and Facebook alike, where someone has actually said to me, or I seen a comment where they said, saw Dirtbag Dan at so-and-so, ran into, or and they didn't say what's up to me, but
Yeah,
they
you're
commented
just
about seeing me
mentioning-
on, like, that's fucking weird as fuck.
Yeah.
Because if I seen anybody that I knew from like a niche market, like if I see an MMA
I'd be like,
fighter,
"Hey, what's
or,
up,
or like
dog?"
a
Like-
hockey player in the Whole Foods, I'm gonna fucking get a picture. I'm gonna say what's up. You know what I mean? But these fools,
Yeah.
like, the difference is, like, the music fan or like the real fan is the fan who comes up and takes a picture with you. That same person is gonna mention that picture he took with you when he buys a T-shirt at a show or at a battle a year later or whatever. But the fucking weird internet fan who wants to chalk shit to you or fucking says you're a sucker 1 minute and loves you the next minute, that's the guy who watches you from afar while you're in Safeway and then goes and tweets about it when he gets home like a
that
fucking creep.
takes pictures of my back while I'm at the bar,
Like
and then
a
posts them on the fucking internet.
You're a creep,
like,
dude.
what the fuck? Just take a fucking picture with me.
Or yeah, come say hi, because I'm a big fan of having fans. I think that's the thing that a lot of people don't realize
you
too.
don't ever have to take a picture of my back.
I hate this too. I hate when people walk up to you and they say some shit like,
It's fair.
"Yo, not trying to suck your dick or nothing. No dick riding. I'm not a dick rider."
It's like, well, that's a
or nothing."
disappointment. I'm gonna let you know right away.
It's like if I think if you like my shit, I think you're a dick rider or something. That's absolutely not the case. In
Well,
fact,
dude, you guys got to think about it though. Like, you basically, your fame is completely surrounded around someone that you don't really like, and you talk
degrading
shit to
other
them
people. Yeah,
to the
I do.
extreme.
I understand that.
So
I
it's like
understand
they go into it already with this like polarized view of how your life is,
and they think the only way to react to us is to like be mean.
or they,
You know what I mean?
or
Like-
they have this insecurity where they're like, I could take that dude, like, and they've
Yeah,
never
yeah,
taken
yeah,
it.
yeah,
There's all those
yeah.
people
But, like,
online.
but that
or-
little-
Other rappers
that little,
mostly
like,
are fans of
that
battle
little
rap.
interaction that they get from you, that little like shit talk back you did, it's like enough for them.
Yeah.
And they've like contributed to the culture.
it's like they're
And
now
like-
part of it.
They're like, oh, well,
My boy Dirtbag Dan, because then they can start telling everybody that they have
Yeah.
conversations.
Well, let's talk about another like aspect of this whole situation that I think is a little more poignant. The situation that happened with you and Big T in the middle of your battle, and like how that has
Me
been
and Big
translated.
K.
You and Big K.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
yeah.
Yeah,
I've been doing
But
it for
big,
two
big,
fucking
big,
weeks.
big battles.
Everybody's a big rapper, man.
But you and Big K had a classic battle, a certified classic battle on a night of amazing performances from everybody on the card. A lot of standout performances, a lot of really close battles. You guys
good-
kind of easily locked up that battle of the night bonus. In that battle, you guys had a little altercation. And that obviously was like blown way out of proportion online. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like
It was blown out of proportion there because I showed up like right after that happened, and people were like, "Oh my god!" And people were like freaking out as they're walking
it's
out
like,
of there.
And it's really like, what happened? Like, Kay barked at me for like 10 seconds, and then we went back to the battle.
What are people saying online?
they said they're saying that like they they do Caustic like this, bro. They're like, Caustic got punked. You know what I mean? Like that's that's like the general online consensus from internet trolls. You know what I mean? Based on hearsay, because unless you watch the pay-per-view, then you don't really have a comment on the battle.
Right.
And those that did watch the pay-per-view are the ones that are voting that battle of the night. They're
And
not
there's
the
also
ones
a lot
that
of
are,
people that didn't watch the pay-per-view and just saying that shit because
yeah,
They're just
that's
repeating
what I'm
it.
saying.
It is, you're
Like the
just
people are
saying
just saying that shit online. The people who watch the pay-per-view are the ones who voted for that as battle of the night,
Yeah,
and they
yeah.
definitely didn't vote for it as battle of the night.
It's like,
because
I
there was
don't
a
understand.
confrontation
I don't
in it,
understand
you know
how
what
I could get so fucking like brutally hoed out and then still have battle of the night. Like, it doesn't seem like it would make
It's
sense.
just one of those things where
I
they,
mean,
you know, like they try to kind of like draw the most out of the situation,
Yeah.
and definitely like
Because it didn't feel like a big deal when it happened. Like I was frustrated because my adrenaline started going, and then I was trying to like jump right back into my shit. You know what I mean? And then
Oh, what they really fucked with you is they said you were crying in the post-battle interview because the lights were shining in your eyes, and you
said you were
wiped your
crying?
eyes.
Yeah.
They said Caustic.
no, that's not the. No, they said it was because my voice.
Oh, your voice cracked.
during the battle.
Was
And
it in the
honestly,
battle, or
like,
the post-battle interview?
No, I think somebody was just talking.
Oh, these fools are terrible, dog. They're just
These
like
fools are really
Caustic.
just gonna say whatever.
Caustic
dog.
is crying.
Fools are gonna say
I was
whatever
like-
they want.
I was like,
dog.
what am I reading on my phone right now?
It's like, dude, I was there.
I said,
know, I
he
thought-
wasn't crying. I'm pretty sure he wasn't crying. I was right there. But I'm like, well, the internet says.
I feel like we smoked weed like right
Yeah.
after that. You were fine.
Yeah, no, I mean, I was in pretty good spirits about the whole thing because the battle was really good.
Yeah, it was
So
amazing.
I was like, that was cool. I was like, it got a little weird, like from what I heard. You know what I mean? I didn't think it was all that shit. I started looking at like
So you got hoed
like
out.
Twitter, like
I thought it was a really.
I was like, God damn! I was like, people really like this is like, and then it just kind of dawned on me. I was like, dude, I was like, I've kind of made it. I've reached a certain status at this point where something so minor could happen to me. And
Yeah,
just-
you got hoed out.
just be
and
turned
then
into this-
afterwards,
just be turned
you
into this
cried at
same
your next.
thing.
You got punked and you started crying at your next
Yeah.
battle.
Saw it
You already got your jaw broken.
Yeah,
My
soul crushed my jaw.
What else,
Soul,
bro?
soul
And I
fucking
snitched
KO'd your
on
ass.
Arcane.
Fucking KO'd you.
Soul fucking put your ass to sleep.
Dude, I
Damn,
snaked
when-
my best friend Arcane.
When are you gonna pee your
Don't
pants?
ever fucking
You
forget that.
snaked Arcane.
You fucking rat.
Snake's your best friend.
Oh my god, dude.
This is all pretty great.
Caustic's battle career is amazing, dude. It's such a like a fucking turbulent tale.
Right. But that's the fucking allure of it all, isn't it?
No, it is. It definitely is. I mean, it makes it interesting, bro. And so much of this shit, like I said, so much of this shit is just
There are
full of-
people who are watching my battles purely to see if I fuck up.
Yeah, that's great, man. I mean, to be watched is what it's about. It's not
That's sick. That's
like
loved or hated.
The guy's watching you at the grocery store. He's gonna fall. He's gonna trip. He's gonna get bodied by the floor.
I'm gonna take a
Dude,
picture
there's
of him
literally
from
like
behind to
there's
make sure
literally
he falls.
a good 4 or 5
Safeway 3-0
pictures.
Caustic.
There's literally good Safeway 3-0 Caustic, yo. And I was in the self checkout line. And I just, you know
That's
what I
a
mean? I
body.
just couldn't get my
That's a body. That's a clean body.
I couldn't
bro.
get my shit together, bro.
Oh, hey, we got a new sponsor.
They waxed the floor.
I
That's a
forgot
clean
to tell
body.
you.
What?
We got a new sponsor.
What's that, bro? This is not approved by
What
Full
the
made
hell
a
is happening
t-shirt
right
of
here?
me.
Yeah, we didn't.
USA.
USA.
Isn't that the cutest little thing you ever seen? Isn't that adorable?
Abel just pulls a tiny bong out of his butt, and we're all
Smoking out
supposed
of
to be
that.
cool with that thing.
Not only did he pull a tiny bong out, he called it cute.
It's adorable. Look at it, dog. It's got a little.
adorable.
Look at it.
Yo, we're gonna transfer the water from the Schmelliot piece.
It's got a carb on the side.
Why? Why?
Does it?
Yeah. Are we in the 90s or what? What the fuck is this?
It's got a side carb. Ooh.
Yeah. The thing is ridiculous.
Oh, it's light. Pack it up, bro. Pack it in.
USA.
Let me begin. I came to win. Battle me.
So I
That's
don't
the
know.
sin.
Anyway, what do you guys think about this shit? Did I just suffer the ultimate defeat? Or
Well, I there was a great interview with Kay at the bar afterwards where they were like, he was like, Brown, he's like, what happened with you and Caustic? And he was like, nah, it's cool, man. We talked about it afterwards. And he's like, well, do you want to elaborate what you talked about?
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
like, nah, if I did, I would have told you. What the fuck? Dude, Kay is like my favorite person in all of battle rap.
yeah,
I think.
and he's
like,
one of mine, and that's why like I'm in the middle of doing this shit, and he doesn't like respond the way I think he's gonna respond to it, and I'm just like, hey, no. I was like, no, you don't know what I'm gonna do. You know what I mean? I'm like, no. I'm like, wait. And
No,
I'm
I
like-
think that
and
what
then he's like
happened-
actually pissed. I'm like, listen. I'm like, you gotta want to listen. I was like, it's not fight time. I was like,
No,
trust me,
yeah,
you definitely know if it was.
I saw that meme right after.
The explanation, like from him is that like he would have cared less if you were someone that he didn't like. You know what I mean? That it was like,
Which makes no fucking sense.
no, it makes perfect sense to me.
I don't know.
Because he's like,
Because he would have hurt his
because
feelings.
he's like,
bro.
yo, like
It's
what
like
the
being
fuck?
betrayed by the homie.
Yeah, it's like, why
bring
would
that shit
you,
up.
of all people, why are you going to be the one that brings up?
So somebody who doesn't know you can say the exact same thing. And it's
No, but I think that if somebody who didn't know, he'd be like, yeah, you would fucking do that. You know what I mean? Like, exactly.
But
yeah.
the fact remains, I didn't say anything negative, and everybody reacted exactly as I still get the reaction. I didn't fucking even say anything.
I mean, what obviously happened that pissed him off was that his friend's name was mentioned,
Right.
And that's something that
and
can't be taken back.
that's what I apologize for.
I think that
that's what I realized was wrong as soon as it happened. I was like, I didn't even think of it like that.
I'm
You know what
hoping
I mean?
that
I was
that-
just being sincere.
King of
and
the
I
Dot-
wasn't trying to you know what I'm saying?
and I hope that it doesn't make a huge issue. I hope that King of the Dot
I-
removes
I-
just that bit from the battle.
I asked them to bleep it out.
Just to bleep the name out so that people don't use that just to rile him up later. Because I feel like that's all that's going to happen.
Yeah,
from this,
I know, it's
is
no
that
good.
people are going to be trying to get a battle with Big K, and they're going to be like, yo, I'm going to say this dude's name just to get him off of his game. You know what I mean?
Big K is
Like,
gonna fucking hit somebody and quit, and I don't think anybody wants that.
yeah.
He's gonna punch you, and then he's gonna not battle rap anymore.
No, they
Well, you
should
want to talk
cover up
about
the
some
name,
fuck
though.
shit? Like, I'm not going to go too far into this, but I noticed some shit on Twitter where someone who was a writer for BattleRap.com
Yeah.
is like fucking going back and forth talking serious shit to Big K, talking about like he's gonna knock him out and shit like that. And I'm like, you're a writer for BattleRap.com. Like you lost your right to have like a fucking a shitty opinion about
Yeah.
battle rap the moment you became a journalist. Like if you're gonna be like, look at this, and this goes for
Yeah,
everybody.
you have to be completely nonpartisan and unbiased in everything you fucking write.
You
That's
could
your-
definitely
your
have an
duty as a
opinion.
writer.
Yeah,
You're
you
supposed
just
to
can't-
have an opinion.
You can't just put it out there though, like
Your opinion can't be based on
Influence,
emotion.
yeah.
It can't
Yeah.
be like I'm mad at some shit this fool said to me, so I'm gonna threaten him on Twitter. It has to be like, I don't think this fool performed up to his standard because this battle and this battle proved that he could do this. You know what I mean? Like you can't just have a shitty opinion about battle rap if you're a journalist. You have to
and the
provide some kind of
fucking-
context for your
the
opinion.
dumbest shit of it all is he's like low key like doing this on my behalf, like you know what I'm saying? Like he's like, oh, I didn't like how people were talking about you, and he's like, and I took it up with him, and that's my issue. And I'm like, dude, dude, you're talking shit to Big K while I'm sitting next to Big K, and we're fucking like chilling, like enjoying our weekend. And you're like threatening him over on like, you know, don't fucking do that.
Quit having an emotional investment to another man's battle. Like, enjoy it for what it is. It's entertainment, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, you should never
At least any
feel some
emotional
type of
terrain.
way.
At least any emotional terrain I go on is about myself.
You should never like
At least.
feel some like super type of way about another man's battle to where you're like like later like, oh, I can't believe that shit.
Yeah.
Like that shit.
and that goes for if
That's
you're
crazy.
not a journalist too.
Oh, anything. If you're just a regular person,
So-
like you shouldn't feel that type
And
of
even
way.
if it's beyond anything, you get into an argument with somebody on the internet and you're like threatening them physically. It's like that's
Yeah, grow the
classic.
fuck
That's
up.
classic.
You're already a mark once
you
you
know,
start doing that shit.
that's classic dumb shit. And
Internet
and I was-
bullying, guys. Internet bullying.
I also
and I was
noticed.
sad, and I was sad to hear that you had to later announce your departure from Battle Rap.
Yeah.
I wasn't
Yeah,
sad to hear that at
because of
all.
it.
I thought that was dope. I thought that if you're enough of a fucking sucker to be threatening the people who give you life, that you should definitely lose your fucking job or any credibility
Yeah, you
you have
shouldn't be
in
able
this
to have
world.
that voice that you
That's
have.
like that's like being a writer for like the NFL
And if
being
you-
like, man, Marshawn Lynch is a fucking
Yeah,
faggot.
fuck- yeah,
like all
I'ma
this
fuck
crazy
him up.
shit.
I'ma see you.
It's like, yo, Marshawn Lynch A is gonna kill you, and B you're gonna get fired.
Yeah, that
What are
too.
you- what are you
That
talking
too.
about?
Marshawn Lynch is gonna fucking kill you. So I would also remember that, like,
Yeah, it's
like
like-
internet tough guy. You go to battle rap events with a dude who, like, as fun, like, out of all the cats I know in battle rap, is not fucking playing around and
Yeah.
is the type of person who will be like, yeah, fuck all this battle shit. I'll just punch this dude in the face right now and I'll
Yeah.
never come back to this shit again. Like, there are very few dudes in the game who are like, nah, man, I don't give a shit about my battle career at all in any way, shape, or form, and I am willing to fucking light this dude up right now, just on principle. You know what I mean?
Right.
And like, definitely, K is one of those dudes. Like,
Yeah, and I mean, I'm not fucking tripping off a scrap at all, but I mean, it's definitely second guess the situation as soon as it happened. I was like, maybe not fight Big K for no reason in the middle of my battle. This doesn't seem like the best situation.
yeah, man.
But you know,
That's not how you wanted the whole situation to go.
it's not even like where I was going.
Well,
with
this
the,
took a really quick left
if I
turn.
was trying to like body you, like ruin your life, I'm sure I'd be a little bit more amped up that direction. But I was like, no, I was like, you got it all wrong. Yeah, I was like, nah, I'm being cool. for
Listen
once.
to me,
You're like,
K.
no, like, listen.
Listen to me, K.
Listen.
I seen that
to me.
meme too. Popped up like right away.
Yeah, like it's like, dude, is that even like a embarrassing thing to say?
Well, let's do a complete B2.
It's like, hey, you can't say listen, dog.
No, man.
That's bitch shit.
You can't get
bro.
fools to listen. You need to
Don't
just
tell
swing.
them to listen to
You
you.
need to swing immediately.
Swing
without recourse,
You just
bro.
sock your friend out
Just swing.
What, you trying to talk it
for
off?
you offending
For
him
you offended him, you better swing.
on accident.
How dare you get into the ring and not be ready to punch your friend in the
The minute
face
he
over
shows-
a change of reaction?
The minute he shows the
How dare you.
The minute he
Listen,
shows that he's not
I am
reactive,
giving
right,
you a
hit that
view.
fool.
I'm giving you a YouTube view right now. You're not going to do that for me? I
Fuck
paid
you.
for this pay-per-view.
Fuck
I mean,
you. Why don't you go cry in the post-battle interview? or
What a
something?
dickhead. I
Yeah.
am.
Hey, let's do a whole B2, B3 recap.
Let's do this shit.
Okay, Frack versus Coma. General consensus is that the boy Frack fucking 3-0'd Coma, maybe 2-1, but definite 3-0 and or definite victory for Frack. I mean,
Yeah. Dude, Frack's a fucking smart kid, man.
I'm fucking stoked, man. We had a kid come through the tryouts. Literally one tryout battle, one BOTZ battle, right into King
Yeah,
of
we
the
got
Dot.
our first good one.
Yeah, man, that's good.
Yeah.
First of many, bro. First of many. There's
Where's
more
that lighter
coming.
at?
I got one right here.
The other one.
Wait, no, Matt Flex didn't come up
Eh?
through us. did he?
He did and he didn't. He worked in other leagues, but
we claim Mad Flex.
no, we do, and he's and he even said
take
at the
credit for
battles,
that.
he was like, "Yeah,
Mad
man."
Flex, all your successes due to us.
Nah, he
Dude.
definitely told me at the battles. He was like, "Yeah, man, the work that I did with you guys is definitely the work that got me where I needed to be in order to have these kind of performances." You know what I mean?
yeah.
Like but fuck, you can't. These kids are good, man. Like they have unique styles.
Yeah, like just Frack's like a funny guy, just naturally, you know what I mean? And he's got some clever shit under his belt.
He's really
And,
he's real funny,
and he's just starting. He's only going to get better from here, and that's the most
Exactly.
exciting part. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. That's when I see these kids. That's exactly what I think. And then directly after that, we had Reverse Live versus Only One, which I heard was a pretty clear victory for Reverse Live as
Yeah.
well.
Yeah, he was cooking it.
And I heard Reverse's material, and I knew it was fucking good. And I think that Reverse, it's funny because Reverse is an MC who much like Pedro, his style has never changed, but people are starting to come around to Reverse. Like what Reverse has always done as a writer is becoming more popular now than it was when he initially started doing it, which is like having like intricate punchlines within punchlines. Like
Yeah.
Reverse is someone who is someone who steers away from the big punches. He's someone who hits you da 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 da. It's like every bar is its own little punch. You know
Well,
what
I
I
think
mean?
Reverse knows how to rap.
Definitely,
Yeah.
100%.
But he also knows how to punch, but prefers to rap.
Exactly.
So, and like he knows he could be going for these big reactions and doing all this shit, but that's just not the kind of guy he is.
But
He
what it
doesn't-
does is when he
he's
does
not writing
do it-
for the crowd at all.
when he does do it, when he does go for the punch, it makes it that much like it's like adds like an extra exclamation to what he's doing.
Yeah.
So I find that his style is way more palatable now to like the average fan than it
Dude,
was.
He told only when you're riding around on coattails half your size.
That's amazing. That was great.
that was tough.
You know,
it was
you're riding around on coattails on a jacket half your
your
size.
size. Yeah. It was
That's fucking crazy
basically.
as fuck. That's just like a crazy thing.
It's like a great scheme to a classic theme and
Yeah.
saying that you know would obviously could have worked for Only One for any battle that he's done up until this point, and it just you know the way he did it too was like a huge scheme that leads into it. That's how Reverse Live does.
Yeah.
It's like an 8-bar that like
Yeah.
ends at that great
Builds
fucking
into this
conclusion.
thing,
You know
yeah.
what I mean? And that's the end of his round too, right? He ended his round with that line too as well, right? Yeah, that's how you do it right there. So Fucking shouts out to
It's
Riverside.
crazy how like battle rap is low key like writing classical music. You know what I mean? And like some people have like big rises and big falls, and then some people are very like consistent and intense. You know what I mean? Like you know what I'm saying? Listen to some Chopin. You fucking
Next down the line, we had fucking what was the next
Fresco
battle?
and Source.
Was that the next one on the list?
That was the next one.
So that battle was actually
A contender for Battle of the Night, definitely.
I think so, but it was I think it was more. It was clear that Fresco had won that battle, I think. So that's why it becomes less of a contender for Battle of the Night, because I think that Fresco was more on the line for Performance of the Night than anything else. And it's not that Pete didn't kill it. Pete was on point. Just
I thought
Fresco
Source was hella tight.
I thought he was too, but I think Fresco was just like coming back, having been out of the game for a while. He had like this new kind of mystique to him, and he just had bars that were obviously he was getting more reaction round per round. You know what I mean?
I mean, I don't know. He definitely had the much clearer, easier, accessible material. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying.
And I just,
like, because Pete was in there the whole time, and I think that Pete would have killed a regular performance with that performance 100%, or even some other dudes on their best day. But like Fresco, which is obviously the best Fresco anybody's ever seen, was not losing to that material on that night. You know what I mean?
I just want to see Fresco be like a little bit more aggressive than he is. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's hard to be aggressive to a guy like Pete when you're like, I think a lot of us in the game, like you battle Pete and you show respect for him in the ring. It's hard not to do that. You know what I mean? Like he's
those are the kind of guys you got to get aggressive with.
No shit. I mean, that was my approach with DNA. I was like, I wasn't going to go in there and try and like outbar this dude. Like he's clearly one of the best at just throwing bars up. You know, you have to do more. Right. And I think that Pete, from experience,
I thought that was from a technical standpoint some of Pete's best shit.
Totally. And I think that Pete is a guy who continually gets better as a writer, which is super fucking impressive considering how long he's done it.
Right.
But I think that having battled Pete, like I see people show too much respect to him in battles all the time. And I felt like, as aggressive as I tried to be with him, I definitely didn't take it to places that dude, honestly, like after doing this battle this weekend, I've rethought almost every other battle that I've ever done. Like, man, I should have just been a dick all the time. You know what I mean? But I don't know. It's hard to look back. It's like I've done well, so I don't want to fucking shit on my past performances by being like I should have been meaner. Some of the ones that are the funnest was because like me and Madness, because we were both playing ball the whole time. You know what I mean? So it's a different kind of battle for a different kind of atmosphere. But I get what you're saying. Like Fresco could have been meaner. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
with the same bars, could have been a little more.
His deliveries is very like whimsical, and it's just not
whimsical.
Like, I don't know how to else to describe it.
That's a tight adjective.
He's like
with that.
Popped up in the scrap like a secret character. You know what I mean? But he says tight shit at the same time.
Yeah, he really does.
Like I acknowledge Fresco's like an amazing writer. I think he's one of the best people to ever write this shit. But
he also dresses amazing if you're like a teenage girl.
Wait,
but I'm a man.
Fucking Tiger Beat.
if you're like a big fan of One Direction, you probably also think that he dresses incredible.
But Fresco's tight, and he definitely he earned his performance of the night.
Yeah, most definitely.
He had dope lines. He had like my whole team animals like Star Fox 64.
What is it?
That's crazy.
I'm your Bay side. I'm by your Bay side, like Tiffany Amber. There was a Tiffany Amber thesis.
That was like a really long.
Yeah, it was a super it was really intricate.
That was probably my favorite shit.
But people were like, "What?" I was like, "Bay side." I was like, "Bay, like your Bay side, homie. Come on."
Yeah.
Shit.
I don't know. Shout out to that battle though.
Okay, Mad Flex versus Lou Cypher.
Yo,
I
think another clear victory for California.
Okay, so because I heard people saying that Lou Cypher won that battle too. So like, I think that was.
I was in the back, and that's not what I heard.
No, I felt like Mad Flex won too, but I felt like.
I also heard Lou stumble a little bit.
That was one of the more contentious battles online, though. Right. Like online, people were like Lou Cypher is the type of dude who people will go, in the writing, they go back though, watch it again. He's, you know what I mean? They give him extra lines.
But I mean, Mad Flex is also that
dude,
to the utmost. Like you're not gonna. And I tell him that all the time. I'm like, you're not the you're not the win in the building guy. You're fucking,
Totally.
Hey, but boy,
I was
does that
saying the same thing
motherfucker
to him.
perform.
But man, he's really learning how to fuse the two, and
Yeah.
he's just taking control of the shit.
I think he's one of the best performers on the West Coast, period. Like, the way he delivers bars, he has such a deliberate approach to how he gets his shit out.
Right.
You know
Certain
what I
people
mean?
just don't. We were talking about it at the event, like how there's just some of these people, like angry fan, like they just don't like him. They just like don't like the way he looks, and so they're just like not riding with him because they're just like, oh. Fuck
but he's
this
like one
guy.
of the tightest, though.
But he just fucking
he
kills
writes
it.
such amazing shit.
His shit's
Yeah,
like
yeah, yeah.
super layered too.
I'm really surprised. Like, when cats aren't feeling Flex, that's a surprise to me because I think to me he's such a technical writer and he's such a great performer. So he really like bridges that gap between where people usually are lacking. You know, they're usually heavy on one end or the other. You know what I mean? And I think that he's like
What
a
do you
great
think
combination
Mad
of both.
Flex can do in the future to make him stand out more amongst the
Battle more. That's
he
it,
battles
man.
a lot. And
No, I
he's
feel
really,
like more better opponents on bigger cards. You know what I mean?
No more
Like,
papers.
he's a guy who just needs to be a
A
really
little baby bong.
Oh, Baby Bong is fucking on.
I just broke up.
So I guess what do you mean? Well, what's next for Mad Flex?
He needs another big opponent. He needs another
Like
opponent
who?
that.
Who should Mad Flex
fuck,
be
I'd
fucking
love to
with
see
at this
Mad
point?
Flex against someone like a Chilla Jones or a Rum Nitty or a B Magic or just a great writer. You know what
Mad
I
Flex
mean?
versus Rum Nitty would be pretty crazy.
Great
That
battle.
would be
Great
fucking
battle.
nuts.
I think that'd be really.
I
good.
think he should just
And I
keep
think
doing what
Rum
he's doing
Nitty,
too.
Rum Nitty would give him that shot. you know?
Yeah. Flex got to keep doing what he's doing, man. People are going to come around.
Yeah.
If they're not fucking with it now, they will eventually.
Yeah.
He's someone who's consistent, and as long as he just keeps doing it, they're
I've
good.
been one of Flex's biggest advocates, man. I
Yeah,
really
yeah.
believe in what he does.
Yeah.
All right, next
Me
on
too,
the list,
man.
we talked about this one a lot. Big K versus Caustic.
Oh, now we gonna talk.
Oh, we're gonna
bar
talk
for
about
bar
that-
though.
Bar for bar, though. What
Bar
did you
for
think?
glass
Angel?
jaw.
bar though.
You
That
had
glass jaw.
you didn't see it live, but you
No.
did see the video.
I saw the video. I thought it was a great battle. I thought it was going back and forth, man. Honestly, I really couldn't call it. I'd have to leave it to whoever's in the room.
Yeah,
Really.
yeah.
I definitely would call it battle of the night for that reason.
I think I think that was why I felt like it was a battle of the night too, because it was out of all the battles that were in contention for battle of the night, it was the closest. Like they had Disaster and Jonai for battle of the night. I'm like, get the fuck out of here. That cannot be battle of the night.
That was body bag
That was
of the
body
night.
bag of the century, but you know what I mean? Not battle of the night. You know what I mean? Like shit like that. Like it shouldn't even have been in contention. But obviously, yeah, it was a close matchup.
I mean,
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, I just tried to do what Kay was doing normally.
Yo, the
in
cat
first two
angle
rounds.
is amazing.
That was one of the funniest rounds
Yeah, that
I've
was
ever
good.
heard done on me. Honestly.
Fucking amazing.
So, like-
and if that bullshit didn't happen, it would have been even better
Yeah, it
because
would've
it would
gone-
have just been like all serious from
Dude.
you, and then this fool would have just been like, "Put your
Yeah.
cat though."
So, hey,
Pop Petey,
so-
Pablo,
I'm
that
like,
motherfucker.
what? Like,
So
God damn it.
So I was sitting outside.
That shit was
Me
hilarious,
and Pete
man.
were standing outside, and he's like, "Yo, the whole time, as soon as fucking he started talking about the cat, Lush looked over at me and was just like,
I fucking
hate
hate that cat. Yeah,
and
Lush
just
was
kept,
on
No,
this-
like-
he just kept looking at fucking.
Lush is like, the cat's
Soros
always
and
trying
just
to
being
rub
like,
its ass
"Fuck
on me.
that cat.
So I
Fucking hate it."
it.
And it's like, dude, I hated the cat more than anybody. Let's be honest. You know what I'm saying? Like it was.
That's too funny.
I was a victim of circumstance, and now my son's mother is the victim of that circumstance.
Oh,
Nice.
dude.
So-
Is the cat the header on your Twitter?
No,
What's that? Who is?
that's a different annoying cat.
What is? Are you just surrounded by annoying cats?
Yeah, I mean, what's wrong with that?
Do you
dog?
smell like fucking Friskies or
I
something?
don't know. Do you smell like dicks from all the dicks you pierced? Dick
That's a.
Hey, obviously I've had
was-
my
I mean,
obviously I've had my issues with cats that we've kind of
yeah, but like, fuck
We've
you.
dealt with
you
on the
still
show.
live with these fucking cats, man.
So I'm not gonna go in on you for this.
I honestly thought
know,
I've dealt with unruly cats.
all that shit was funny, dog.
Catman with bird bars.
That's why I got the bird bars, bro. Me and my
Grown-ass
cat's
men
just
with
stewing. Me and my cat's just in the apartment just stewing, looking
Looking
at these
out the
birds in
window.
the tree like, yo, we fuck these things, bro. We could kill all these bitches.
It was a great
but
battle though, and it got real
moving on.
tense.
If
That shit got real tense watching it.
if
man.
I had to judge for myself, I probably would have leaned towards myself on the first one. I think I stumbled a bit in the second, and then the third, man, is just like a total preference. It's like you either fucked with what I was talking about or he's down from Yamik's.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm not mad at you either way. Like I'm just glad to have an even arguable battle with one of the fucking best out right now.
Yeah, it was dope. I think that it was it lived up to the potential. It does kind of like
It's hard for those
suck
battles.
that there was a bit of the controversy in it because I feel like it takes away from the ability to just go this guy won or this guy lost, which would move either of you guys
Right.
up in contention more. But I think the reality is like if we're looking at the situation is that neither of you guys could be a fucking champion of King of the Dot, and this is why King of the Dot only will do title matches in Toronto.
Yeah.
They've organic
I think
Immaculate.
it's been leaning towards them not doing that anymore.
Immaculate said he'd love to do a title match in California, but it's not going to fucking happen. They're
Hey,
only going to do this shit in Toronto. I mean, as far as I know, and prove me wrong, King of the Dot. Prove me wrong. Do a title match anywhere but Toronto and prove me wrong, and then I'll feel a different way. But if that's the case, then there's no point in
Just
anybody
ash it.
who can't get into the country even trying. You know what I mean? Consider it a Canadian title. Like it's not an American title, it's not a national title, it's not a North American title. It's a Canadian title because if the title matches only happen in Canada, then you can't compete, then Big K can't compete, then a lot of people that would be in contention can't compete. You know what I mean?
Why would they do that?
I don't know why they would do that. That's what's been done up until this point.
Yeah. Hey, Caustic, what was Ilmac saying to you, man? I couldn't really
It
hear
just seemed like Ilmac was really hating on my shit the whole time and really like fucking cock bouncing fucking.
I was
Big
surprised
K.
by that too, because like if anything, I would be like, yo, like what the fuck, what who you ride with, like what,
Yeah,
like,
and he's like outside giving me shit, and I'm like, damn, Ilmac. I was like, maybe you want this fucking match more than I do.
yeah, I don't know, man, that seems weird to me. I don't get that shit,
I
Greg.
was
You're
right
like,
there. He
you
was
can
talking a lot
you
of
can think
shit.
whatever you want.
I don't
about
get
me,
that
but
shit,
I'm a
though,
pretty
Greg,
fucking
like-
bad bull to piss off. You know what I mean?
But
Like,
I ride with I fuck with Big K heavy. Like Big K came to town, I tried to make sure that like he had a good time in San Jose. I fuck with Big K heavy. However, like I was out of the ring, like I was out of character for that whole entire battle because I was battling myself. So like I didn't watch
What?
anybody else's battle. What do you mean like
You're always battling yourself.
what are you, the century?
no,
What are you talking
not
about?
battling myself. I mean, I was battling myself on the card. I was also on the card. So I didn't show up. I wasn't watching your battles. I wasn't watching.
Sorry, they got me.
Yeah, you guys are weirdos, dude. You thought I was battling myself.
I was
in my own
really
mind?
not in character for this battle because I was battling myself.
No.
Come on, Dan. We got to do this. No, we don't. I can't. I don't think I can pull it together. Yes, we can. We got to just get ourselves together. Put your pants on. Let's go outside. No, I don't want to put my pants on. I'm not going to put my pants on.
You're gonna be DNA today, okay?
You need to get out of the.
You're gonna be DNA
You're
today.
going to leave this McDonald's bathroom. Put your pants on. Go outside. Everything's going to be all right.
Wipe your fucking face off. You look like shit.
That's shit on your face.
There's shit on your face.
Yeah, you guys are insane, bro.
All right.
I meant
Yeah, you are.
I meant I myself was battling
Yeah, you
on
guys
the card.
are.
I myself
So
was
I
battling
didn't-
myself.
I didn't watch anybody. However, what I was going to say was I would have been in your corner, like fucking, you know, not only if you're my folks, but like because you're that's my team. You know what I mean? Like fresh, homie. Like I thought that's what we did. You know what I mean? But like obviously, like Greg's not a part of that shit. You know what I mean? Like I guess he's up from fucking Portland and whatnot. Anyways, but. For the most part, it didn't seem like he was riding with the home team on that shit. I didn't feel that.
Yeah,
you know what
so
I mean?
I kind of directed my attention towards him for a second.
I got on fucking dumbfounded about the same thing at World Domination because they were going for like Pat or Ilmac, and I was like, he was like, I don't know what to Pat might win. I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, where are you from? I don't want to hear shit, but Greg's gonna win, and that's fucking it. Like, shut the fuck up. You know what I mean?
Like the battlers
and
are
I love
like-
Pat. I love Pat, bro. That's how I am, 100%. Like, and I'll tell, Pat, I love you. Greg's gonna fuck you up though. West. You know what I mean? Like, that's how
the
I am.
battlers are
100%.
expected to be biased. You know what I mean? Like
come
You
on.
rep your region. You rep
Come on.
your clique. You know what I mean? Like
Nobody listens to what I say about like West Coast
About
battles,
anything.
like, and they're like, "Oh, Dan's being completely impartial right here. He's definitely being super journalistic." Nope.
Of course,
Fuck
I
that.
want the West guys to win.
West. That's man. That's what you come to the Dirtbag Dan show for. This is what battle rappers think about battle rap, not what fucking pussy ass journalists think about battle rap.
Well, apparently journalists just want an internet fight.
Whatever, I'll fuck you up, bro.
Yo.
On everything, bro. Oh my god, I've never wanted anything in my life.
I've never wanted anything more in
I've
my
never wanted
life.
anything more in my life than to fuck you up about some shit you said in a battle to another man. Ah.
Oh my god, that's pathetic.
I'm at home. I'm gonna spike my own baby at home. I'm so pissed.
And it's like,
Just
dude,
hate boner.
I just met that dude like
Rage boner.
I just met that dude like a week ago, and I was just like, yo, man, like if I second guessed it, like you should fucking like quadruple guess it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
You suck ass. Daylight versus QP. What a weird battle.
Yeah.
I didn't get to watch that one.
Okay, so my G Daylight showed up in a cardboard box with with another OG carrying him, which was an incredible costume, by the way.
It's amazing that I can just walk by Daylight at an event and him being carried by a fake person in a cardboard box. It doesn't even make me bat an eye.
Yeah, you're like, oh, there goes Daylight.
Yeah, I'm just like, oh, what's up, bro?
We're like, oh yeah, that's happening.
He's here now.
I mean, oh, Daylight's here.
Nice. I like that. That's a good one.
Nice costume.
If I'm gonna
yeah.
break the battle down real simply for you, it goes just like this. QP rapped his ass off, did an amazing job, and definitely out-rapped Daylight, but it didn't matter because Daylight was in a cardboard box.
Yeah.
Right.
So,
I also
uh,
heard
was
there
in
was
his
some
crib
fuckery.
costume.
Some fuckery with the time in QP's rounds. It's the
Oh,
feedback
Malathion, the time god, was trying to shut the shit down, bro.
Yeah,
he didn't want to
and-
let that.
and the young time god kept getting fucking booed.
He didn't want to let that full float, bro. He didn't want to let him float. They were like, time limits. Come on. He was
He's
like,
like,
look at
we
my little
lower the
hands."
gate on the time wall for you.
He was like, look at my tiny little hands, bro. Malathion's hands are like the hands of those guys in the Little Whopper commercials.
Or like,
Malathion's like, hold on, time. I can't hold this Whopper.
He has to use
God
like
damn
a.
it! He's like, I can't hold this Whopper.
I think what the problem is he has to like use his whole hand to hit start and stop. So he's gonna be like, he's not strong enough to do it. You know.
like, time.
Time God. Everyone's in. Yes, it was crazy. He's like, time God. Fuck.
Boo.
No. No, fool. Nuh-uh.
Okay. Hey, Dirtbag Dan versus DNA. That was a surprising battle.
he showed up.
I think some people were surprised by my performance. I wasn't surprised at all. I was, you know what? I could have freestyled and I had like a few little jabs I was going to throw in, but I was so fucking, I tell you what, choking once will fuck your psyche up, like for choking in the future at all. Like you have a thought that gets in the way of like other thoughts where it's like, oh my God, don't choke. So you're like, oh, go to the written, go to the written. Go to the written. Don't try anything new. Go to the written.
It's Chuck Liddell. Like, don't get knocked out. Don't get knocked out. Fuck, I
for
got
sure,
knocked
bro.
out.
Like, oh my God, go to the written. Like you're winning. Don't fuck this up. Don't fuck this up.
Don't improvise.
So yeah,
Whatever you do,
I
you
stuck.
idiot.
I stuck to the script. Oh, bro, but
I feel like I should have stuck to the script a little bit more than I did.
I did my numbers. I felt like I got it in, and DNA was good too. He was extra. He was one thing that he did that I think that was dope. That was the most like the part that I enjoyed of his performance the most. Because for the most part, I was fucking mean Dan. I was grilling him. I wasn't like giving his performance a lot of weight. But when he said when he was being like self-deprecating, and when he was like, I got 1 million views telling disaster something.
That was
and
awesome.
Like all that shit was
that was
great, man. He was
That
like,
was
oh,
fucking
Dan, maybe you should start to clap machetes. I was like, that's
I
fucking
was like,
amazing.
all right.
Yeah, that's amazing.
All
you know what I
right.
mean? And I think that people gave and rightfully so give him credit for like foreshadowing the shit that's gonna come out. But it's like, dude, you're retarded and your tooth is missing and all these things that you're doing are like gonna happen. Of course, like so you get credit for naming the obvious things that I'm gonna make fun of you about. Like I should get more credit for making fun of you about the same things everybody else does, but in a new and exciting way. Like if anything, that's what I think. I should get bonus points for taking the same things. It's almost like doing the defeat line and still making it work. You know what I mean? Like DNA is a walking defeat line, you know what I mean? And
Yeah.
I rode that shit. Like I made that shit work, you know? I felt like the whole first round went so good that you could be the biggest hater in the world, but you're like, okay, Dan got that round. But DNA barred his life away in the next too. You're like,
Yeah.
all right, fine,
You
whatever.
were going in, dog.
Yeah. I felt that it was
He
necessary.
wasn't even being that animalistic with you,
I don't think he was
No.
expecting that.
and you just got mad personal.
I think it worked. I think not having his friends with him may have fucked with his confidence a bit because he didn't appear to like put up any kind of like a fucking
a resistance.
against me just being like, your fucking daddy's dead. You know what I mean? I was, like, "Ah," like,
Wow.
I was just like in his face. Like,
If I didn't
"Yeah."
feel it in the battle, I definitely felt it now.
And I was,
There
dude,
it
I
is.
was
All right.
looking
Jesus
in. I was
Christ.
looking in his fucking eyes while I was saying it too. I was like, "Yeah, you fucking I was like, "You're dead ass daddy." You know what I
You're
mean?
liking talking about this right now.
Jesus Christ.
Holy shit.
I wasn't mad.
I was gonna say I thought my favorite shit from you was definitely the when you finally you waited to bust the DNA voice out.
Yes.
Yeah.
Until the right moment.
Yeah.
And that was
The
the
interview?
mock job interview.
Yeah.
That the DNA was fucking killing it. And
Yeah. Yeah, I love the. I
this
like
stapler the fuck outta
here.
the whole concept of making schemes out of questions, like of him being like, "Oh, do you know how to use Microsoft Word or Excel?" And be like, "Your word, your girl said you Microsoft." You know what I mean? Like, and when I
He just
spreadsheets
turns
or
everything
makes
into
it-
bars.
Like yeah, like if you ask him any question, he'd be like, "I PowerPoint this 9 at you." Like that's so funny to me, like as a thing. And to me, like the whole concept of my whole battle was, and people were like, "Oh, he kept saying the same thing over and over again." It was like, dude, I that's what I wanted. Like I'd done it before. I've done it. I did it in that battle, probably better than I've ever done it before in my life. But what I'd liked, what I loved to do about battle rap was to tell a story about someone that really had a beginning, middle, and end. To create like themes with rounds and stick within those themes. To have like a whole round where it's like your fucking daddy's dead, and the next round is like you're a retard.
Stop saying
and then the
that.
last round is like fucking,
like,
you know, like.
the battle's over, man.
I know, Christ.
But the last round
dude.
is like you never had pussy in your life. You know what I mean? Like doing that, like to me, like that's the way to fucking roll. You know what I mean? Like, and anything. It's not like you can't say shitty shit about me. It's just like he didn't want to go that route. He didn't want to get personal about me. He didn't want to say anything about like my character. He wanted to like
Or your cats.
to put these hawks on you. You know what I mean? He wanted to put
It's like,
hawks
dude,
on me. and
don't
shit.
put the hawks
Like that's
on me.
fine. I'm down. Like that's
DNA,
that's
no,
what
please,
you.
please don't put the Hawks.
That's
on me,
what you
DNA.
brought to the game, DNA, and like I respect the fuck out of that. Dude is
I
the number
respect
2
these
most
Hawks.
viewed dude in the world, and we live in a world with a lot of fucking stupid people. So like stupid people gravitate.
Jesus Christ,
All
man.
right.
Stupid
Tell it
people,
like it is.
Stupid people gravitate towards stupid shit. So of course, like the largest form of acceptable battle rap is the stupidest form of acceptable battle rap.
Yeah.
And when I come in with some real ass shit, it really hits with a core group of people who are fucking intellectually capable of absorbing that shit and being like, yeah, that's what I fucking like battle rap for. I like when people really attack
Whoa.
a motherfucker's character and go in. You know what I mean? Like.
Dirt just talked about himself to the point where
Yeah.
he got choked up.
I think that since you can't even talk because you
he's
talked
like,
about
he's
yourself.
like, it's
Hey,
so amazing.
I know it might be hard to
crying?
believe, but there are more battles on this card after you.
No, that's the end,
I
man.
just did
That's
so
it.
good.
That was the end of the event.
Just talk about me. I'm so amazing.
Nah, that's what I'm saying. That's that.
You did really good.
Answer better than yours.
To me, that was the way to go out.
You did really good, dude.
That was a way
Yeah.
to say goodbye. And I think
Good
that
job.
like people were confused about my announcement or whatever at the end.
You're
It's
going into witness protection.
pretty clear.
That's what they think.
Because your daddy's dead.
Witness protection.
I'm amazing.
That should be fun.
Damn, I thought you were gonna like when you were like talking about DNA being like the second most viewed in the world. I thought you were gonna give him some like compliment or
I know, what
credit,
happened
and you're
there?
just like, so good. It's widely to say that everybody
fans
that
are
likes
better.
you are fucking idiots. And all my fans are intelligent, respectable gentlemen, are philosophers and the future leaders of America are loving my bars. Dina.
It is what it is, bro.
Holy shit! All right,
Stand-
what's next?
I
Can we
stand by
move on?
everything I said. Yeah,
Isn't there more?
Arsenal versus Passwords.
Oh shit!
Fucking amazing. I think Passwords was the closest contender for performance of the night.
He was my performance tonight, personally.
I think Password's third round was considered to be one of the best rounds of the whole event and one of the best rounds of the year. You know,
Yeah.
fucking definitely like a fucking classic round in battle rap. You know, what I mean?
Fantastic, dude. And then I think my other favorite part of the battle is when Arsenal's like, I didn't 3-0 this fool. And everyone's like, no. Nuh-uh.
Don't come to San Jose with that shit, Arsenal. They're too smart, bro. They don't just ride with any bullshit, bro.
These are intellectuals, Arsenal.
Bro,
these
that-
are
These are the smartest battle fans
doctors,
in the world.
librarians,
Arsenal.
Scholars with twisted
scholars,
mustaches.
right? Philosophers.
Would you not give the San Jose audience a huge amount of credit for being so fucking spectacular the whole day long?
It was a great event.
8 hours. They were there. They were in it. I think they were some of the smartest battle rap fans that we've seen since like Toronto and since, Oakland and since a lot of the other events. You know what I mean? Like, I think this is a place where you can obviously have great battles. You know what I mean? Because you're getting people from all over the Bay Area.
It went well.
But I think also San Jose is just an easier city to deal with than San Francisco or Oakland as far as like just parking, venues, hotels, everything. You know what I mean? So why not fuck with this city versus, deal with a bunch of bullshit to be somewhere else? I think Arsenal did great. When does Arsenal ever do bad?
Yeah,
But
he's
how
got
do
it.
you not give that battle to Passwords? And Passwords, fuck, man. Who has Passwords lost to in the last year? And he's battled Chilla Jones, Charlie Clips, fucking Arsenal, and he beat them all. You know what I'm saying? Like,
You lost to me.
whatever happened in Nakaya's basement doesn't count to anybody, bro.
Yes, it does. That's
nope.
where we play dress up.
Nope.
All right.
Nope. Nakaya's basement battles do not
It's
count,
all
bro.
real.
This all is starting to sound real,
all real.
creepy.
Right up Skylar's
Go.
alley.
Yeah, what wasn't on the pay-per-view, bro? Tell me more.
All the
like,
good
how many
shit.
dicks
Yeah.
were pierced?
All the good shit.
No.
And finally, last battle on the card was a goddamn massacre. And once again, a proof that, like, don't do the rookies and vets thing, because one thing is going to happen. Let rookies battle rookies until they're not rookies anymore, and then put them against vets. Because 100% of the time, what you're going to get is a fucking, just steamroll massacre, maximum overdrive, flatten the fucking
Wow.
big nose dude's body. Fucking Glongy got fucking massacred.
Your name is
bro.
blah blah.
He's like, your name is Glonge.
Dude, he said like that name will never be
Yeah, he could never,
duplicated ever
he
again.
could never say what he said again right there. He's like, your name is Glonge.
Your name is Flafla. That's what he
Your
said.
name is Flangla.
And that was even like, dude, he said amazing shit. Yeah, and you know what I think, honestly, out of all this shit, I think Disaster probably did the best out of everyone that night.
Because he just
But
spits you murder.
he's like completely disqualified for performance of the night, like ever. Like it's like he can't even win it. Like it's like they're not
Dude,
gonna
they're
give it to
both-
Disaster.
they're full said.
One, enough people won't vote for him, and two, you don't fucking need it. Like, you know what I mean? Give it to somebody who's got kids or something. Give it to him.
This fool, the minute he came back into the second round, he's like, the rules are fine when I use my
he's like
knife.
he said when the rules are fine, I choose the spine. And from that moment, I was like, this fool died. Jonai died tonight.
Because he choked in the second and he cut his round short. But when it came back to
Jonai or Disaster, I'm the two
combined, he's like, I fused the line. Dude,
Dog.
but the thing is that was funny
Dog.
is
Fucking one of the best impersonations I've ever seen in my life.
it's like, and when Jonai came back in the third round, he came back in the third round and he sounded exactly like Disaster's impression.
Oh no!
Oh, dude, Big K was saying that him and Daylight were sitting together, and Jonai's second round stopped hella short, right? And like Big K was aware of it, but Daylight wasn't. And then all of a sudden, Disaster started like, "When I use the spine, I choose my nine." And then everyone's like dying laughing, right? And fucking Daylight's like, oh shit, I'm gonna have to battle this Jonai dude, right? He's and then Big K's like, no. Big K's like, no, it's Disaster. And Daylight goes, I hate this motherfucker.
That's fucking hilarious. When the rules are fine, I choose the spine.
So what happened after
Yo.
the battle with that shit?
Dude.
Between them, I heard Jonai was.
Jonai
was that
crumbled
his
into a dry leaf and blew down the street.
name? No, something happened. Something happened on
all
Twitter.
liquid inside of his body like left his body, and then he just became this like dry like little corpse.
Didn't disaster?
like tumbleweeded down the street. That's
I'm crying.
Didn't disaster make a new page dedicated to him though, or something like
Yeah,
that?
it's Disaster Burgundy, and it's just.
What was Jonai complaining about?
dude. Jonai was saying that he won.
He said that he was being racist to him or something.
No, he was like,
yeah, he's gonna be racist to you,
Yeah, what? Wait, who are we
especially
talking
you.
about?
Jonai.
What did you
No, I
think?
know.
Was
Yeah, what did you think?
so now Disaster is like rejoined Facebook just for the sake of like making fun of Jonai.
Oh man.
Like Disaster has been on Facebook in like a
Yo,
year.
this fool's like, I think when the footage comes out, they'll see that I got the first and third round.
The first and third round shoved up your ass, bro. Like that shit was hard to like. That was one of the only battles I got to watch in its entirety live in the building, and I was just like, oh my god. Dude, I had chicks there who'd never seen a rap battle before, and they're like, what's about to happen? I was like, all right, first of all, what you should know is Disaster is different than everybody else here. It's not going to be what you think it is right now. And the second guy's like, he's new, and he's trying to like prove himself. And now you're going to see if you're good by facing this fucking psychopath. And the psychopath won.
Bro, it was brutal.
Michael Myers stalking like teenagers through a house, bro. Like that's how I felt watching it. And I didn't interact with Jonah. I don't have anything against him, but I just he like brought his friend who looked remarkably like him. And every time I
His
passed
stunt double.
Jonah, I was like, dude, you can't sit together. You're weirding a lot of people out. You
What did he
guys
say?
gotta
He was like-
separate, like be at least a bar stool apart at all times.
He was like, he's like, you and your homies look like the
Jonais
iPhone 6
brothers.
the iPhone 6 Punjab emojis.
Dog, the Jonais brothers.
The
is
Jonais
my favorite thing.
brothers.
That's
The
it.
Jonai brothers.
Okay, hold on. Let's see. Can you see if the screen is on? I want to show this disaster. Okay, so we're doing this Halloween battle this weekend, which we're gonna grab some footage from. Obviously, it's gonna be fucking the most.
Disaster.
It's
This
gonna
is
be
the ghost of Jonah.
It's gonna be the most terrible thing ever, right? Like all the battles that are on the card. The headline of the battle on the card is Daylight versus
Clan member.
Caddy Ron as a clan member.
Which is the worst or best idea that anybody's ever had.
But this is the other one right here that they just added to it, which was Disaster versus the Ghost of Jonai. Look at it, says, but this time the rules are fine. Oh shit! Oh my god! It says hashtag the rules are fine. Hashtag rules are
So
fine.
disaster is going to be the ghost of Jonai?
Yeah. Okay. So whoever's disaster is disaster, and then disaster is Jonai.
So somebody's playing Disaster at this
Oh my
costume
God.
party, right?
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, this isn't gonna drop until after the party. So now I
Sweet.
can tell you guys,
Tell me
disaster
everything.
isn't disaster. Eminem is gonna be disaster. Disaster is going to be Eminem, and then somebody else is disaster. So obviously, whoever's disaster is also going to be disaster against Jonai, who's going to be.
Yeah.
So disaster for Halloween is both being Eminem and Jonai.
So he has two battles.
He has two battles, bro.
I liked how when it was first announced, it was just a special performance by the Ghost of Jonah. like he would just be doing like Jonai ballads,
This time,
like the
the
classics.
This time the rules are fine.
This time. The
Dude,
rules are
You
fine.
Battle
died.
rap,
Oh my god.
battle rap is so fucked up.
Dog, like
Yo, so Beasley put out a tweet where he was like, fucking, what did he say? He said, he was like, glad we really dodged the bullet on this motherfucker. Hold on, I'm going to pull it up right now. But basically, he put up a tweet to the effect of like, thank God we didn't, put our faith into fucking Jonai. This was
Yeah.
a whack MC, you know what I mean? And basically, and then he like retracted it really fast. But essentially, like the general
Not fast enough.
the general consensus is that this fool, damaged his, career by taking this battle at the time that he took it. You know what I mean? Like,
How did he get this battle? How did this even happen?
Dude, at one point they brought him out on stage at Summer Madness 5, and he asked them if they wanted to see him versus Disaster, to which the room booed him off stage.
yeah.
So then, who in the room was like the one guy yelling was also the guy booking the battles, or what?
No, somebody's just like, we could do that on King of the Dot for probably relatively cheap.
So
That's what I got out of it. It's like, oh, he'll do it here.
Yeah, I mean, like
He'll do it in fucking Disaster's back fucking yard.
this fool thought that he
Why
was
not?
gonna see. This is the thing, and I agree with somebody else said this. It may have been Kay. He said that this fool took the battle, and in the process of taking the battle, he assumed that he was going to beat Disaster and take his spot. Instead of thinking like, holy shit, I'm battling Disaster, I better bring everything I got. Like, he was like, this fool's dead, I'm going to kill him. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What he didn't realize is that he jeopardized his entire relationship with URL by coming out and taking this battle, who essentially made him. So now, he devalued himself with King of the Dot by losing in his initial battle. And then he, probably got himself the door closed on him from URL entirely by, not, going to King of the Dot and doing this battle for King of the Dot after essentially URL promoted the battle by having him on stage at Summer Madness to talk about it.
Right.
Like, why would they do that if they were going to, like,
So that's this. So this whole time the rules have not been fine.
the rules aren't fine.
The rules aren't fine.
And he used his spine.
did he choose the spine?
He chose the 9, actually.
He choose the knife?
Do they chew the swine?
They chew the swine.
He don't know. He don't chew the swine.
Oh, the rules are fine when I use my mind. I move my neck and I move my eyes.
I snarl my lip and I move my
It's like I
eyes.
squint my neck and I move my eyes.
And then Disaster showed up,
Oh, yeah. For no reason. Disaster
and
jumped
he
in
was
the
just
ring.
running around the event, just being crazy,
Yeah, just being an absolute madman.
just being
That's amazing.
a battle league owner
Yeah, for no reason.
Owning
and
leagues
just doing
and running
and
shit.
just doing what those guys do. You know?
I feel like for no reason whatsoever, Disaster showed up. I was super surprised by it.
He's like, I'm a faggot, but I'm still here, bro.
I'm a faggot, but I'm still here, bro. So look, this is what was said by. This was what was said by Beasley.
I'm a faggot, but I'm still here, bro.
You see this? Beasley said, "Lesson of the day: never go against the almighty URL. Snakes never get far. LMAO. I can't believe what I'm witnessing right now. God don't like ugly. 3-0.
God
Bad
don't like
decision."
ugly. Jesus Christ.
And then look, and then he said, "Okay," and then he erased that one, and then he said, "Okay, I know I'm better. I had a petty moment. I'm human. Smack URL is back. Whatever. Whoop de whoop. You know what I mean? Like,
Whatever shit you're doing.
but that dude. So that was his initial response.
You know he's
to-
pissed because there's 3 snake emojis.
He said, "Snakes never get far." 3 snakey. That was for. That was 1 for Jonai and 2 for the Jonai brothers.
The Jonai Brothers snakes.
All right, man. Let's get into the video questions, then we'll get the fuck out of here. This has been a ridiculous show.
What a crazy event.
Hey, episode 75 is going to be a special episode, and we're going to have some very special guests. So be prepared for that.
Special.
Oh, especially retarded.
Shit. What the fuck is going on here? Irish Rasta, what are you doing?
This is weird.
Are you flinging around? Oh shit!
Oh, he's got skill.
Do it! You fucking do it! Oh shit! Around that motherfucker!
Do the stanky leg. Do the stanky leg.
Yeah. What the fuck, you magical Irish Rasta son of a bitch! You're at a graveyard. You're taunting the dead with those magical movements.
Yeah.
Oh, you didn't plug it in, Dirt.
Another shirt.
Oh, hold on.
You guys can't
Pause.
even hear it.
Pause. Hold on.
Rory will fix it. Just let it play.
No, we'll go back on that shit.
We good?
I was into it.
Let's go. There wasn't. Now there is.
Oh, there it is. Yeah.
We're gonna watch this whole routine again.
Yeah.
We're just the dope parts.
Just the
dope
killing
parts. Just the dope parts. Oh, fuck! Yeah, behind the back, you son of a bitch.
Putting on a show for them dead
Yo.
bitches.
DVD show. It's your boy, Irish Rasta.
Yo, you're out of
Another
great
shirt.
That's the Diablo, in case anyone's wondering.
Yo,
Juggling
hell yeah.
shit. Yo, I was just wondering, you guys got any fucking hidden talents? Obviously, everyone's talented,
You're at a graveyard.
musical people of that nature. But fucking other than Skylar's dick piercing and Dan's skateboarding,
Yeah.
you guys do any other crazy shit?
And back.
Yeah, shouts out for doing the show, guys. Shouts out for the shirt, Dan. I appreciate it because
You're the
it is
man.
extra comfortable.
Yeah.
Peace.
Yeah, they're comfy
First
shirts.
Those
of
are the
all,
dope ones, right? Like,
Where did you
yeah.
get a giant fucking yo-yo from?
He just he
From
told you,
every
bro.
fucking reggae festival
He
I've
told
ever
you,
been
bro.
to.
It's a fucking Diablo, bro, and he's that dude who's at the reggae festival going like,
He's the dude that I'm hella fucking high on mushrooms. Like, why is he so good at that?
Because he's
fuck, he's amazing.
Because he's not
Holy
on mushrooms.
shit.
How much
Is he
of his
signed?
life?
He's got to be signed.
How much life has he used learning how to be super good at that? But I'm so impressed by it that I.
He's like,
what am
about-
I
I'm about
doing
3
with my
months in.
life?
Yeah, like,
Yeah.
is it a waste or not? Who's wasting their life, him or me? Oh, God. I don't know.
Oh God!
Falling into a
Oh
tunnel.
God!
It's a paradox.
We're both wasting our lives, man.
I should have been watching this my whole life. Okay.
All right.
Hidden talents.
Hidden
Skylar?
hidden talents.
Yeah, they got us.
Okay, Skylar.
Skylar Pierce's nutsack.
No.
Nah,
Okay.
nah,
Outside of like being really,
mean-
really talented at drawing, obviously, like all throughout your life, and then the tattoo thing. You were also a BMX guy too, and then
I used to ride bikes. Yeah.
yeah, and then you skateboarded as
Yeah,
well.
we used to
Yeah,
skate.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
how me and this dude met. And then yeah. And
I don't know.
fucking-
As far as like hidden talents go, like he had his shit. He could get his 50-50 like frontside pop shove. It's cracking and shit. And I remember we would be kids and we'd be skating down the street and you would bunny hop over like fucking giant grass shit that I could never ollie. And I could like legit ollie up fucking little picnic tables and shit. But you would just be like, blah, blah, whatever. And then you fucked up your
Yeah.
elbow.
No, I fucked up my bike.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And I was
yeah,
like,
yeah.
this too expensive to get a new one.
Yeah,
at
fucking A.
fucking 14. You know,
And
so-
we'll just buy bags of weed anyways.
and
then,
yeah, or like
that's better.
whatever.
That's better
Yeah,
than bikes.
skateboards are easier to come by.
That's true too. That
And
was
guys
also
sell
true.
them out of the backs of their trucks and shit.
Oh.
Or go skate.
What,
Fucking not like that.
I don't know. Yeah, that's
Where did you get your skateboard from, Skylar?
It's like, he's
Not
just,
on the
he
stores.
just said he just touched
Just the
me.
stores.
The guy was just like
He didn't make me pay for the board,
I
man.
escaped.
It's really weird.
He was just like
I
come in the back.
escaped and I found some really cool ledges.
That's creepy.
All right.
Caustic. What else? Video games.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I've
Smash Brothers.
Yeah, Caustic. What used to
I've-
do the Smash
I've
Bros.
played
thing.
a lot of fighting games competitively.
Competitive fighting game.
I do a lot of speed runs on games still.
Ironically, in this parking
Low-key.
lot, they do like a serious. There's like a serious competitive team that plays in this parking lot at Breezy,
Yeah, yeah.
and they have like their fucking whole shit
for
together.
FIFA.
No, they do. They play all
No,
sorts
they
of
play
different
F-
games.
They play FIFA. Over
They
there.
play like
No, no,
Street
no.
Fighter.
They have played FIFA over there.
But they play something like Dota, something that style of
Oh,
game.
like
yeah,
Dota
yeah.
Where they have
2.
a whole team. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, they do,
I can't rock with like League
they
of
do all
Legends
sorts
and,
of shit.
Yeah.
and Dota 2 and all that shit.
That's too much for me.
Yeah, I don't know. I
Dota?
did a lot of sports when I was younger. Same thing. I fucking tore my knee, fucking just shit,
Yeah.
and that pretty much
Yeah, I
ended
mean,
that.
we're old. We don't do that shit as much.
I can drink a lot without dying.
There you go.
That's good. That's good.
Okay, I would say that that you guys don't know about. I don't know. People are unfamiliar with the fact that I've been doing stand up lately, and I feel like I've been pretty successful at it. I've had a lot of fun doing it, so that's probably going to be something that I do a lot more of.
I would say, what about the fact that like every single song you've ever heard, you know every single word to, and on a road trip or a fucking tour, it's the most annoying shit in the
Okay.
world.
I
'Cause
do.
it's
I do have a
literally-
photographic memory when it comes to
Yeah.
music.
I'm pretty
Literally.
good.
So
I'm
like
pretty
I
good
could
at that
hear
myself, yeah.
like
No, like everything. Like it could be fucking. It could be Dolly Parton. It could be fucking.
so every song
Dire
that was ever
Straits.
played. I worked at a skateboard shop and they played just 98.5 or like 107.7, which are like the classic rock stations. So any classic rock song that's ever played on any classic rock radio station, I know every single word to. And I say that shit, and you're like, no, he doesn't. Ask Skylar. I know every single
Yeah, no,
fucking word to
any
every
song-
single song and every single lyrical breakdown and everything. Like,
Yeah.
every Journey song, every fucking
And
Iron Maiden
this goes
song,
further than
every
that, though.
Van Halen
This
song.
goes to, like, any song
B-sides, like
from the-
super crazy ill cuts.
You go to the
80s
90s
music.
MTV
MTV
era.
okay, yeah,
Anything
yeah.
from there, he knows all those songs too. It's fucking weird.
Yeah, my mom said when I was a kid that I would be in as early as 5 that I would be in the car and I would sing like all the words to all like the songs that were on the radio, and she would trip out off it. Like, that's crazy. Like, you know all the words to all the songs. Like, but you know, it didn't really. I don't know.
It hasn't done anything for
No, it hasn't served me any well.
it. Yeah, well,
Yeah.
But yeah, I guess that's a weird, odd little talent. Abel,
Yo.
fuck Abel.
what do you do, Abel?
Abel once ate 9
Yeah, you got it all
Whoppers.
wrong. You're already way off.
12, 13,
Was it 15?
No, it was 11.
11 Whoppers.
He ate 11
I
Whoppers.
was a growing
11
boy.
Whoppers.
All right, I was like 15.
11 Whoppers.
11.
I was
in one
taller than
sitting.
everybody else.
Didn't they not charge you for the last one or
Nah,
something?
I ran out of money.
Oh.
They
So
were,
they
they
would've
were,
kept
they were
going.
$1 at the time. It's not, you know, I used to be proud of this.
Yeah.
This is kind of funny bringing this up now. Not
It's
so
like,
proud
oh,
of it
this is-
anymore.
This is shitty. No.
This isn't an
Used
accomplishment.
to be a bragging moment
This
for
is
him.
not an accomplishment.
Abel's got a
Nice.
black belt.
Yeah, Abel does have a black belt.
Yeah, I don't talk about it too much. I'm
Abel
really
does have
good at
black
being
belt.
in sex too.
You
Yeah,
get,
it's
you get
glad-
in sex
it's
a
glad
lot.
proper.
I get in sex a
You
lot.
get glad
Like
proper.
glad
Yeah,
with bugs?
It's glad proper for sure.
Glad proper.
Yeah.
Yeah, Abel does have a black belt. Abel was also born in the Sudan. I think that's an
I
interesting.
don't know if that's a talent.
It's not
It's
a
not a
talent.
That's like a.
I could survive in the
Yo,
desert.
that's kind
I
of
don't
a
think
fucking
that-
talent, Skylar. Have you ever been born in the Sudan?
I could
No.
survive
You
in
would
the
have
desert.
a fucking
Hell no.
lower
Harsh
chance
climates.
of survival. Let me tell you
Hell
that.
no,
That shit is crazy, dog. What do you know about a mosquito tent, homie?
shit.
You know about that?
Skylar's never been born in the Sudan.
Nah.
That's right. I
Skylar
was
don't have
not
survival
born in
skills.
the Sudan.
Yeah,
I was born in a Sudan.
I was in the Sudan. That's what I like a 4-door.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's it. That's
Abel
it.
was born in a sedan.
I was born in a Nissan, actually. Nissan sedan.
In a Nissan Sedan.
Nah, I was born in East Africa, Sudan. I'm not Sudanese, though. I'm Ethiopian, but long story.
What the talent was is that he walked here.
What, as an infant? What is that? How did he pull that
Little
off?
Abel Jesus baby.
He's got the
this
strongest baby
moonwalking
legs.
across the Pacific Ocean.
Abel's
You know what I mean?
legs are still tiny, muscular baby legs to this day because of that walk.
You guys can't see it
He
from back
stunted
there.
his growth.
Back here, though, I got little tiny legs.
What?
I'm like an inch off the ground.
He's kicking them from his seat.
They're short, but they're super strong.
like
bro.
detective
So buff.
baby
He can
legs
squat like crazy.
from
dude.
Rick and Morty.
Your boy is crazy.
He's
dude.
got
Baby
hops.
legs?
Yeah, baby legs.
Baby legs and regular
What up,
legs.
Dirtbag Dan Show? Your
Get 'em.
friendly neighborhood custodian, Dom Fisher. I'm out here, Delaware, Ohio, getting drunk, drinking Mickey's Big Mouth. Product placement. This
Those
is
are
the
called
night before
grenades.
Back to Basics, and I'm going to be watching the pay-per-view tomorrow. So, in future sight, I just want to say, y'all did great, y'all killed it. But right now, good luck tomorrow to both Dirtbag Dan and Caustic. I hope DNA shows up, and Caustic, Big
he
K,
did.
you guys are going to be one of the battles of the night. Wearing my KOD
That was the
TV gear. My question for y'all is kind of relevant. Tomorrow I'll be watching this pay-per-view with people who've never seen battle rap before. So this is their first time going into shit besides like 8 Mile. What are some battles or shit like that you would recommend to people who have never watched battle rap before?
Make them
Salute
watch
to the
8
show,
Mile again.
and good luck tomorrow, and good shit in the future. Peace.
Yeah.
Director's
And then they'll be
cut.
really impressed when they
I
see
think
what
this
it's
is a-
actually
Pretty,
like.
pretty good battle to watch.
This is
right?
a question that we get asked, that we've been asked before, that I think is a really good question, and I think that it changes a lot. Because I think that if you asked me 2 years ago, obviously it would be different now because there'd be newer battles. That
Someone
you have to
did ask us 2 years ago. You remember what the answer was? It was Dumbfounded Tantrum.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Dumbfounded Tantrum. And then I think, but we also said we had 3, and one of them was like current, and one of them
Yeah.
was really classic. I think, I think Thesaurus versus Immaculate is a great battle to watch, just for anybody that
Yeah.
just want to watch a battle and have a concept of battle
Yeah.
rap.
I always thought Pat versus Holohan was like that, like a very
Same way.
good
Yeah.
Same way.
introduction one.
Because it's there's like you can feel the emotional investment in
Yeah.
it because of the way the bars are presented or whatever.
No Can Do and Disaster.
Tantrum and Dumbfounded, I still stand by as another one that's
What's something more new age?
I think that Immaculate versus Big K is a great.
Mac versus Big K.
That's
is
a great
one.
battle for
Yeah, that's
people
a
to
good
watch
one.
as like a first battle to watch.
Any real daylight performance?
like yeah,
A real one?
I think
A real
Daylight,
one, yeah.
Daylight versus Iron Solomon.
Screen.
Daylight versus like Rich Dollars.
Yeah, that's a great one.
Yeah, that's a good battle.
I think versus Iron Solomon is great because they're both. It's good on both sides. Yeah, I mean, well, you know,
There's a lot, man. There's so many now. It's
but I
hard
think
to pick.
that you have to, you know,
I think you have to watch shit like Holla and Verb.
Yo,
and,
honestly,
like,
you got to be choosy though, because realistically, like you can
We're-
pick a battle that's bad, and then you fuck up someone's perception
Also-
of battling
Yeah.
the whole time.
Also, we're kind of talking like battle rap nerds. You're talking about someone who's never seen it before. If you're gonna play something, you should probably play something current, something
Well,
that just happened, so
or,
that they can relate
You
to
know,
what they're talking about.
realistically, if
Otherwise,
you're
it's
if you're
all
talking
old.
about no one who hasn't never seen a battle, maybe even show them like a highlight reel of some like of an artist or a couple people, give them a taste of, you know, like what they're supposed to be looking for, because you know they may not even understand the concept of like setups and bars,
Yeah.
and you know of how things are even, you know, supposed to be delivered, you know, whereas like if unless you listen to rap or listen to battles on the regular, you may not even get what the hell's going
Yeah,
on.
that's the
like
thing.
you know how the times
so many
are set
inside jokes now.
So many.
Yeah.
If you don't listen to rap, then what the fuck?
It's definitely like there's. I think that it's smart to choose battles where you feel like there are good performances on both sides, but also battles that aren't like heavy in
Inside
personal.
information,
Yeah, exactly. Like that's why I say
When you battled so and so and said this, I was like, no.
that's why I say Dumbfounded and Tantrum. That's why I say
because that was good old fashioned. Used to manhandle pandas in cages for gambling wages.
yeah.
That was fucking fantastic.
And then I think that also Immaculate versus Big K. I don't think they were too personal about each other's careers. I think they were like very personal about each other's lifestyles, but it was a pretty general battle as far as the way it was presented. It wasn't like you won this and this and you've done this and this. They were just like you're this type of person and you're this type of person. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
it to me, it doesn't strike me as one of those battles that was too fucking insider information-y. Oh shit!
Somebody's just struck you down. Right.
Sharks lost tonight, but I got to go on
But
the
the
ice.
Warriors won the other
Got to
night.
go on the ice. Got
That's
to go
tight.
on the ice. I was in the penalty box filming Abel's cousin
Yup.
sing the national anthem
And he
for
killed it.
15,000
Damn.
and a half people. He fucking killed it. And then everybody all night long was just like, yo, you're fucking awesome. Okay, this is a question from our boy from Bahrain.
Bah.
Yo, what's up, guys? This is Faisal from Bahrain, and just sitting here waiting for a fucking job interview, man. It's been almost like 3 hours of them pushing it back. Shit is ridiculous. So I thought I'd take this time to send you a question.
That's dope.
You guys talk a lot about new fans and old fans in battle rap, and I just wanted to see what you guys thought. So, what percentage of the fans that are out there today do you think know who Surgeon General is? And also the same question applies to your show. What percentage of the fans of your show do you think know who Surgeon General is? And I just picked Surgeon General because he's some
No,
random
that's a
grind
great-
time
I feel
battler
like
that
that's a
I thought was
great
fucking
person.
shit. By the way, any context you can give on the enigma that is Surgeon General would be greatly appreciated, because he's someone I never fucking understood.
Yeah.
General
All right, peace, guys. Thanks for the show.
Okay.
Who knows who he
sir.
is?
First of
So,
all,
hold on,
First
so-
of all, Faisal, amazing question.
Yeah,
by
that
the
was
way.
great.
SG, man.
Brilliant,
That guy.
Wow.
brilliant question.
Surgeon General.
Secondly, can I just say is an excellent choice of example.
Yeah.
Because I feel like Surgeon General is one of those people that you can play 6 degrees of separation with in battle rap.
Yeah.
And you can link Surgeon General to somebody everywhere somehow.
He's battled a lot of people that have battled a lot of other people.
Yeah.
So yeah, you're absolutely right. Surgeon General.
Who knows who he is?
Okay, so first to elaborate on the enigma that is Surgeon General, he was always older than everybody, so I'm assuming he's really old now.
Yeah. He was a freestyle dude.
I remember
in the grind time days, there were written dudes and there were freestyle dudes.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
some
yeah.
dudes
Mark
were just
the
freestyle.
Manager was his manager, right?
Yes.
And Mark the Manager was another
Damn,
battle
that's
rapper
another
who was
one I haven't
even
heard in a
older.
while.
Who was even older than Surgeon General.
Mark the Manager was cool as fuck.
Yo, I seen. I want to say this. I seen a post literally like 6 months ago on Facebook that was Mark the Manager announcing his retirement, and my mind was blown because I thought Mark the Manager retired in 2013. So amazing. But Surgeon General used to do blogs from the side of a car, and we used to theorize that the other side of the car didn't exist, like it was a wreck, and like it was just half a car.
He
that
would
would
always
just
like
sit in,
come to whatever city he's like staying in with like no plan, and just
zero.
Like, you know what I mean? He's gonna
He was
stay
the
at
couch
somebody's house
surfingest motherfucker on the
with
planet
no
Earth.
fucking luggage, no nothing. He's just like, he's like, I'm good, man.
It's always like he was at the event, like he was hiding there from someone too. Like he's always like looking over his shoulders and fucking.
He was a
pacing
creepy
all
dude.
crazy.
Didn't
He was
Lush
just
make
like-
him like sleep at an airport once or something?
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
I remember he was hitting on our friend one time, Tracy, super hard.
Oh man,
just
oh.
crazy
Hitting on
hard.
Tracy?
Yeah,
Oh, man.
in Oakland.
Hell yeah.
Just going in.
Surgeon General is the realest dude alive.
He is,
bro.
man. He was amazing. He was such an incredible. He was back when Surgeon General was in the game. Battle rap had character. Like every character was like that. There'd be another dude that was just like
You gotta have character.
Yeah.
so interesting. You know, what I
Stacks in
mean?
his prime. Remember that shit?
Stacks, yeah, Stacks and Surgeon General. So
That's bad.
those
They
you
battled
guys,
each other, and that was amazing.
Yeah.
those you guys who don't know who Surgeon General is, look up Frank Stacks versus Surgeon General.
That'll give you a great idea. Shout out to Frank Stacks, man.
I can't believe we never watched one of those on this.
So, what percentage of fans do I think are aware of Surgeon General? I would say modern battle rap fans. I would say
40%.
I was gonna say 30.
37%.
So yeah.
I'm being generous. I say 40% of modern battle fans know who Surgeon.
I would say 40% of Dirtbag Dan Show fans know, but 30% of average battle fans know. And man, that might be even giving more people credit than they deserve because I feel like
Maybe,
I would say
Yeah, I
probably
think
like
it might be a
20
little
to
lower. I was gonna say like
15%.
low teens. Yeah,
Surgeon General.
high 20s.
Surgeon.
Bro, he was like a contender for the grind time title.
High 20s.
Oh, he was
Surgeon General was in his mid 30s.
back then.
Then
He was like
Yeah.
a tiny Tupac.
Hey, bless him though. He
Him and-
paved the way,
Surgeon
right?
General is the man, bro.
Him
I
and
don't
the
give a fuck.
God-
He was super cool.
Him
We
and
were
the
all
God
watching
High
him.
Khalidio.
Young High
Oh,
Khalidio.
yeah.
High Khalidio.
High Khalidio. I dropped the house on myself.
Yo, that was disaster.
God says I'm not supposed to rap anymore.
That was Disaster's first impression was High Khalidio. He used to do that shit so epic.
Yo, Disaster
Dude, he's
beefed with
always
everybody,
his
dog.
impressions are amazing, bro. He's always had amazing impressions. He's like, I cannot battle because I dropped a house on myself. I'm High Khalidio, grind time champion.
His little airbrush shirt.
It's like grind time airbrush my shirt. I'm the grind time champion.
Yo.
All right, this has been the Dirtbag Dan Show, episode 74. We'll be back. One more episode in this studio, bro. It's fucking crazy. God bless you, motherfuckers. We love you. Good night. Night.
Me and Caddy going down next week. We're going to bring some history to the world. It may be a heated battle, but I think it's something that needs to be presented in the battle real high. You know what I mean?
Is there a potential for the battle to end in violence?
No. You know,
Do you put that on Irvine Crip?
although on Irvine Crip, we're not going to do anything violent. The thing is, I feel like although Malcolm X, quote unquote, wasn't as nice as Martin Luther King, he still was non-violent. He just wanted to say, let's use weapons to protect ourselves, not to push forward. So, no, there's not going to be no violence. Dorsey?
Yeah, I mean, that's all. You heard it here first, you know?